Hi, Elizabeth Mary Hancock here. elizabethmaryhancock.com is my website. I'm in the UK near beautiful London, and I want to talk to you today about how my life has changed since I trained with Margaret Lynch to become a Tapping into Wealth coach. Now, before I started, I was an EFT practitioner, so I kind of knew what I was doing, or I thought I did, but I was spending a hell of a lot of time networking, a lot of time, not just the networking meetings, but having the one-to-ones, really struggling to get clients. And when I had clients, it may have been for 3 or 4 sessions. There was a few that went a bit longer than that, but it was pretty random, and my job was basically a hobby job. And although I had these dreams of it being something amazing because I knew I could really help people, I didn't know how I could do that. And it got to the stage where me and my husband were talking one New Year's Eve, 2 years ago now, and really just agreed that I was never going to make much money unless I went back into the city to work, which I didn't want to do because I have 2 young children who are amazing. And we just said, okay, let's just accept it. My job is a hobby job, and that's that. Well, a couple of days later, I discovered Margaret's Tapping into Wealth program, and I signed up. I was absolutely terrified. It's an investment, but I knew I had to make that investment in myself, and I knew I needed this program, not just to train me as a better coach, but to help me with my limiting beliefs and my scarcity mindset. So I had a real fear of success. I was worried that if I did succeed, what would that mean, and how would that impact my family, my young children? My husband worked in the city for long hours. How would I manage that? How would I sustain that? And all I can say is, well, thank goodness I took that leap of faith, because what it's actually meant is that I have a really solid, sustainable business now. In my first few months, I really kind of took the bull by the horns. I loved what I was doing so much. I thought, right, I'm really going to make a go of this. I was talking about what I was doing in a much better way. I was starting to present much better at my networking events and offering to do the 10-minute presentations rather than just the 1-minute ones. And that led to a massive increase in clients. I also started marketing myself online because I had the confidence to do so. I wasn't scared of shining. And so I was getting online clients, and what was brilliant is that because this was happening, my local network was started to really take me seriously. So I tripled my rates in the space of 3 months. And not only did I triple my rates, I was kind of tripling the amount of people that wanted to work with me and the amount of people the length of time that they worked with me. So there was kind of like tripled, and it was just so my income just completely grew. I did have to invest in systems and stuff to grow my business, but I was able to do that. I had the money to do that, and I've never looked back. I've been able to take on more help, so I have more help around the house now. The things that I don't like doing, sometimes I even get someone to cook for me, which is amazing because I hate cooking. And I have help in my business. I have an online marketing partner who manages all that for me, and it's a real exploration. But what it's enabled me to do is have my own 1-year program, which is just the regardless of the money that's bringing in to me. When I have clients who are crying down the phone with me saying, Liz, this is the first time I've ever felt that someone's believed in me, and I've ever felt that I can now see a clear path away from what I've suffered in the past towards something that I really want, that has always been a pipe dream. That means so much to me. It nearly brings tears to my own eyes when I think about. And I had that conversation with 3 of my clients in the space of 3 weeks, because doing this work, you will know it will impact your life so much that you will know it will impact theirs, and you'll be able to give them that belief, which means so much to them, and they will be able to grow from the work that you do with them, from the skills that you have, and the belief that you're going to be able to have with them. Now, I'm running out of time, but there's one other thing I wanted to share with you. Because of the work I've done, I was brave enough to say, go for it, babe, when my husband wanted to give up his job in the city. He was well paid, he was making decent amounts of money, but he was really unhappy. He's been able to follow his dream. Things were tight for a while without his big income. That got cut completely. But slowly things are getting better for him, and I've been able to plug the gap, which I never thought I'd be able to do. I really need to wrap up now. All I can say is go for it. You will never look back. You will never regret it. Be brilliant, sign up with Margaret, be a Tapping into Wealth coach.